welcome Welsh heavyweight Dorian Darch. Invited Dorian to have a chat. We'll have a chat about his boxing career and what's he been up to. The first thing is, Dorian, are you feeling okay? Because I was a bit worried about you yesterday because you put on Twitter that you fed up of only fools and horses.
But I know
when someone puts that down, I was a bit worried for you.
I think it was a knee-jerk reaction, it was, but after 5 hours, solid of it. But I'm over it now. I watched 2 again today, so I'm back in the game.
Oh, no, and I was a bit concerned too. I thought
I did Holmes and the hammer for a couple of hours, and I'm so like, I'm back.
I suppose your name's been in the news recently, Dorian, with your last fight with Dave Allen. What do you want to say about that fight?
Well, I've done it right for 2 rounds, I thought. All of a sudden, then Dave Allen must have been in the mood, and he came out like a fucking rhino in the 3rd round. And I was all she wrote. But people saying about a diving arm, and they're just keyboard warriors, they fucking Mongols, I mean. So you can't. I would have stayed down after the first. If I was in on it, I would have stayed down after the first shot, or you know what I mean? I wouldn't have got back up. He caught me with a hell of a left hook, the first shot he caught me with. So they just had us.
Yeah, I mean, I think Dave Allen, weighed in for that fight around 18 stone.
That's what I mean. So someone 18 stone, it with the left hook on a button. What are you supposed to do with it?
Yeah, I mean, you have to put the
warriors take a left hook, and at least I got back up. You know what I mean? You could see that I watched it back numerous times. My legs had gone like after the first left hook. I got back up and tried, but I could probably go back up again. But what's the point to get a bit back down? You know what I mean?
Yeah. How much notice did you have for that fight?
I think I took it on the Wednesday before the Saturday. Okay. Yeah. So it was 3 days. Don't get me wrong, Keith. I'm not the fittest of blokes, but I'm always in and around the gym. Perhaps not so much the boxing gym, but I'm always doing weights or doing something like. So you never see a fat Dorian Darch walking around the place. Like.
Yeah.
I'm always around the 17 stone mark.
And I think as well, what made me smile, and I think everyone else smiled who picked up on it, your nickname they introduced you was a Dark, Dorian Darch.
The boys dared me what I do here, but Bellamont, in all fairness to him, he probably didn't even know what he was saying, did he? I bet he had a ball again off Eddie Earn after, because of drink and with boxing and things. It's not a done thing, is it?
Free advertising as well, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I didn't have no fucking dark fruits off him anyway.
So I think someone said as well, I don't know if it's correct or not, you can tell me if it's right or not, that you actually bumped into Dave Allen in the hotel on the day of the fight.
Yeah, I heard people saying that we had breakfast together, and we didn't have breakfast together. I was in the hotel, and I like Dave Allen, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of his on Twitter. If I see the bloke, I'm going to speak to him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a nice bloke.
And I think as well, something that perhaps a lot of fans don't realise is that usually, not always the case, but usually all the boxers are staying in the same hotel anyway.
Exactly. He was in the hotels next door to each other. Like.
Yeah.
I was walking past him and went in to see him. Yeah. So, if we were conspiring to cheat, I doubt if I'd be seen in public with him talking to him the day before. Like, you know what I mean? As always, that would be the best idea, would it?
Yeah. I mean, how when people say things like that, does it make you frustrated or angry, or just annoy you?
It makes me. To be honest with you, but I'm glad my daughter's as young as she is, because you know how nasty kids are. If she was like 14, 15 and went to school, I can imagine the abuse she would have had, like over the sun, just printing a story with no evidence or nothing behind it. Like, you know what I mean? Lucky she's only 6, so she knows no different. Like, they don't realise the effect it could have on like your kids' lives and things like that, because she could have got bullied over that if she was a bit older. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I could have had a few wins and beaten a few fathers up. Perhaps a board happy.
Did the border control speak to you about it?
The board spoke to me, but it's about consecutive stoppages, nothing about fixing or nothing. I had to go before because I've been stopped on 3 consecutive occasions, I think. But when I went down there, they didn't even mention it. They can't be as stupid as half people.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, I suppose a lot of people who just don't follow boxing closely or just fans, they don't realise.
Yeah.
Like you said, an 18-stone man hitting you is going to.
Yeah, exactly. Who's trained in boxing since he was a kid. If he hits you on the chin, flush. You know what I mean? It takes some getting up from, like.
You boxed. I think you had around. I just looked on boxing. You've had 25 fights now, Dorian. I think that's correct. If it's up to date.
Yeah, I think I've won 12, lost 12, and drawn 1.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in with some really good guys. Anthony Joshua, Eddie Chambers,
Yeah. Huey Fury,
Fury, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's a very, fanboy type question, but I got to ask, how hard does Anthony Joshua punch?
To be honest, though, but he hit me at the end of the first round. My head was like a pinball, but the bell saved me. But the shot he actually caught me with then just hit me in the temple, so it didn't hurt as such, but it took all my senses away from me. Like, by the end of the first round, my head was rocking. My head was just like a pin, like you said, like a pinball.
Yeah, I was ringside for that fight, and I was just sitting just sort of behind your corner.
Yeah.
After Joshua caught you and whatever shot it was, I remember you walking back to your corner. Who was your trainer at the time? Was it Pebbles?
Sammy Sims.
Oh, Sammy, was it? So
yeah.
I remember going back to the corner and just going,
Yeah, that was after the first round, that was, because I was caught right in my corner. So I was trying to fight back, like I always do, stupidly perhaps. But I was trying to fight back, and I remember turning around and thinking, fucking hell, I'm going to have an headache in the morning.
I suppose, but one claim to fame you've got is that you're only, everything I'm right in saying, Joshua didn't actually put you down.
No, he didn't put me down, but he would have, like, if the ref jumped in at a good time, in all fairness. My arms had gone. I was like fucking something out of fucking walking about the place. I can't think of the fucking cartoon program now. Was it? Were they all on fucking like Thunderbirds?
But the fact remains that yourself and Joseph Parker are the only two heavyweights as pros to step into Anthony Joshua and not get knocked down. So.
Yeah, he caught me with some clean shots as well. No, I think he hit all the resistance out of me. I've been spent more time on my ass since then than I have in the ring,
probably. Just taking things back a bit. When you first started boxing as an amateur, I think that's probably the first time I watched you box was in the Welsh senior finals when you boxed the guy from North Wales.
Alan Wyn Jones, is it?
That's it, yeah, Alan. Because you boxed him 2 or 3 times, didn't you?
Yeah, he beat me twice, and then I beat him on the third time, man.
Yeah, because they were really good fights.
Yeah, he battered me the first. So I think I was a 2-fight novice in the first fight, and he just battered me. The second fight, then I was a bit better, but he's a southpaw. And then in all fairness, then Hardy Miles helped me out for the third fight, and I bettered him, like, third time lucky.
Yeah. And I mean, how difficult was it for you as an amateur getting fights? Because I know there's not that many heavyweights on the Welsh.
That's when I won the Welsh, and I turned over because I only had like 11 amateur fights, and 3 of them were against Wyn Jones. So unless you're going to travel to England to fight and get paid nothing, it's pointless, isn't it? So
yeah. And when you did turn pro, I mean, what was your ambitions?
I just see where it went, to be honest with you. But like, I could have kept on fighting journeyman for a bit longer, but I took the Lewison fight. I asked for the Lewison fight, found out my level then that he was just too good for me, and then I earned a bit of money, and I think I thought Huey Fury, and then I got a couple of wins back under my belt, and then I had what I think, I don't moan about decisions, but I was building my way back up, not to get to world title level, whatever, but I was building my way back up, and I had a bit of a controversial decision against Chris Ely over in Merthyr, and then I just fucked everything up then. Because you know, people lose interest when you start losing, and it's hard to sell tickets, and to get on local shows, you got to sell tickets, like so.
Yeah, so I remember when you, as an amateur, and certainly your first maybe half a dozen pro fights, you used to sell loads of tickets.
Yeah, so I mean, 150 tickets easy, you know what I mean? I didn't even have to pick up a phone. People would be phoning me when you start losing, and it gets harder and harder, and with work and everything, there's just too much of an effort, like, to be chasing people, and they say they come in, but then you got to chase them again, and there's no harm by it, but it becomes hard work, like, it's more of a chore then to get ticket money in, and that's why I went on the road in the end.
And one of your good wins against Tom Little, a guy you
that's right, yeah.
Bit of a, you go back and forth on Twitter now and again.
Now and again, he flares up on it. And to be honest, though, I don't dislike Tom Little. You know what I mean? I think he's deluded, if I'm honest. He thinks he's better than what he is, but he's a nice enough bloke, and he's only trying to provide for his family, like.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind one last ruckus with him. Get fit. That can be my farewell fight.
So I think I'm right in saying you boxed Tom in Merthyr, was it? Merthyr,
yeah. He came in with sunglasses on, his fucking cat backwards, and I get him down, and he didn't know where he was, clung on to me for a round, but he reckons he won somehow. But if you get it down in the 4-rounder, you've got to do a lot to win the fight, I mean. Yeah, but
I mean, Tom's like, he's had some good fights since he boxed you, so that win looks really good in your record, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Tom Little, I think, I don't know his full story, whether he's a full-time boxer or not, but he just talks, like, when I lost to Lewison, I talked a lot during the Lewison fight, but then I realised that I'm not as good as perhaps I thought I was going to be. So the next couple of fights, and I just become quiet, you know what I mean? I just come out of go. But he seems to lose one fight, then chops about another fight, then chops about another. He doesn't seem to learn, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, he's going to knock Dubois out, then he's going to go and beat that fucking, then he's going to be the Olympian Slayer. And like, by no means am I slagging him off, but he talked his way into money, so he's doing his family right at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I think certainly if the fight took place here in Wales, that'd be that'd be a big fight.
Yeah, I'd probably be able to. I haven't sold tickets for a long time, but I'd probably be able to sell tickets for that. Like, I have spoke briefly to Mo about it, so whether he puts it on one of his shows
or not. You were meant to fight Harry Miles as well. You mentioned Harry earlier. You were meant to fight Harry on a Bibber show.
Yeah, I thought about it then, but there's not enough. Not like the boxing board. I might not like going down there because I've been stopped on a few consecutive times. I've never really been like badly knocked out cold or nothing. But that bit there's no safety or nothing in place. You know what I mean? So I thought, fuck it, it's not worth losing my boxing license over.
Yeah, because I mean, but there was actually genuine excitement amongst Welsh boxing fans for that fight, regardless who sanctioned it.
Yeah, we were supposed to fight before, see, when we in Merthyr for the Welsh title, but he took the Sam Sexton fight, I think, a week before and got sparked out, so it couldn't happen again.
And, yeah, a fight that Welsh boxing fans, well, the hardcore Welsh boxing fans always wanted to see, of course, was yourself and Darren Morgan from Swansea.
Yeah, I think he was just tailing off. I think when as I was starting, like I don't think has he had any fight. I think he come back and had 2 fights, didn't he?
Yeah,
but I think he'd finished more or less. Yeah, I think he'd finished more or less by the time I turned pro. I know we had them 2 fights, but I don't think he was in shape for them. I think he just come back.
No, he was trying a bit of weight, to be fair.
Yeah.
Not that I'm one to criticise at all. Yeah, so I mean, what ambitions have you got left in boxing, Dorian? I mean, obviously you're taking fights on relatively short notice.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
Is the phone still? Are you still available for fights? If that's the right way of putting it.
At the moment, I'm not in training at the moment. I've done myself short, to be honest with you, over the last couple of fights where I've took fights short notice. And even though I'm always not fat and out of shape, I'm not match fit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So after all this blows over now, I know I've said this several times, but I'm going to try and get back fit and then see where we go from there.
Because have you got an actual trainer at the moment, a trainer, or are you just more or less training yourself?
I still train out of Pebbles' gym. Andrew trains me, Andrew Morgan.
Right.
In Pebbles' gym. But we're all in the gym together, you know what I mean? We all train around each other.
Yeah. And I know you've said on a couple of occasions, and I've seen you put on social media, basically, you box really. Obviously, you make an extra couple of quid, which is great. Everyone makes money. But you just do it as well as just basically a hobby, something to do, something you enjoy doing. And,
keeps me off the wood gate.
I mean, is that the case? You know, you just boxing is just like a sort of a hobby.
Yeah, just like some boys play football, don't they, on weekends, and I just enjoy boxing.
You just fight 18-stone monsters.
Yeah. Get panned out then get accused of cheating.
You're not but by today's standards, you'd be considered quite a smallish heavyweight or a medium-sized heavyweight. Yeah.
Like I weighed the other day, I'm 16 stone 7 now because I haven't been able to do weights or nothing. So, and I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
So if I had my time over again, if I wanted to do anything as a boxer, I would have had to try and make cruiser, I believe. Because I'm just not like the monsters of the heavyweight division. I'm not big enough. Even Dave Allen, like he was miles broader than me and just a bigger unit than me, like let alone Joshua and people like that.
Yeah, I think I mean the real big guys now are like Joshua's obviously ripped, not much, no extra fat on him or anything.
No.
Stone plus, isn't he?
Yeah. I think Joshua and me fought, we were the same weight, I think, 17 stone 4 both of us, but he just put on massive amount of muscle in since that. It was years ago. I can't even remember when it was now. Was it 2014, something like that?
Yeah, it was on Gavin Rees, Gary Buckland rematch.
Yeah, it was in the motor point it was.
Yeah, I remember. I actually spoke with Joshua before the fight. He was
I think Nathan King fought Tobias Webb as well on the same show, I think, did he?
Was that, he might have done, or was it, did he fight, he fought Smith at one point, didn't he as well, Tobias? Did he fight
I sure Nathan King fought him down there.
Yeah, you might be right, mate. Yeah, you're probably right. I can't take it. All the shows had to get blurred up in my head.
Yeah. Sorry, there, the killer. You trying to fucking attack me,
And something that a lot of people probably don't know about you is that you don't really need boxing because you got a pretty good job outside.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a tidy job. I'm an engineer. I'm not a millionaire by far, but I live comfortably, like, you know what I mean? I don't want for any money, but it's handy. Like when your missus got expensive taste in holidays, go to Mexico, and it's heartbreaking to pay it out of your proper hard-earned cash. Like, you know what I mean? It's nice to have a bit of a backup where it's not. I look at it as the boxing money is not my money. So if she wants to spend it on dear holidays or buy stuff for the house, I just leave her crack on with it.
Yeah.
Chuck a couple of grand away, and then just leave her have the thing, and keeps her quiet then when I'm training.
What's your wife think of you being a boxer?
Yeah, she followed me. She's like the rest of them. As soon as I started losing, she didn't want to know.
You mentioned you got a daughter. I mean, what she think of a father being a boxer, or is it just something she's just?
She don't even think about it. I don't think she really. No, she sees me on telly and that, but she don't really. No, know what I mean? She doesn't really comprehend it at the moment. I tried to take her boxing about 3 or 4 months back, but she didn't enjoy it, so I didn't. I'm not going to push her. She does gymnastics, so you will carry on with that.
Yeah.
I didn't over fitness thing and anything like, but she didn't like it.
It's good fitness for for anyone really. What's your take on Fury against Joshua if that fight ever happens?
It's a pick-em fight, isn't it? Fury, in all fairness, surprised me in his last fight. He dismantled Wilder, and he went in with the right game plan, nice and heavy, and he bullied the bully. So could he do that to Joshua, who's naturally 17, 18 stone? Could he push him back like he was doing to Wilder? Because Wilder was 16 stone something for that fight, but it's like a fake 16 stone, you know what I mean? His legs are like that. Yeah. He bulked up. I reckon Wilder could make cruiserweight, if I'm totally honest. I know it's ridiculous to say that, but I reckon he genuinely could make cruiserweight.
Yeah, he is. It's unbelievable, really.
He's in like 15 stone 3 for fights, and that's obviously he's been hydrated and everything, so I reckon he could make cruiserweight. Yeah, not that he ever would want to, because the money's in the heavyweight division, isn't it? But
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned the cruiserweight division yourself there earlier. I mean, with a good training camp behind you, let's just say a 10-week training camp or whatever, 5 weeks. I mean, what's the latest you think you could get down to realistically and still be effective?
When I was younger, I was walking around. No, as you get older, obviously you carry a bit of baby fat now. When you get, I say baby fat, but you just carry a bit around the hips, and it's harder to get off. But when I was younger, I reckon it would have been a struggle to make it then, but I'd never get down to it now. Like I said, I'm 16.7 the other day, but I'm not eating, because we've been off work. I know you think you'd eat more, but I'm not eating. At least I'm in work. I have my strict meals and that, but I'm not eating. I'm picking now and not eating properly, like. So I reckon naturally I'm walking around at about, when everything's normal, I'm about 16.10. Yeah. So to make 14.3 now at my age is not realistic. Like, it's like 2.5 stone, and my head's about 5 stone. So if I had that chopped off, it'd be alright. I'd be hard to hit as well, wouldn't I?
So how was this, the virus and the lockdown and all the rest of it? How has that affected you? Is it
my missus has still got to work because she works in a nursery, so they got a couple of key workers, children there.
Right.
So I've just been staying home with the baby. My boss, rightly so, I think, shut us down on the Tuesday after Boris done his speech, because you can't work on a construction site and stay 2 meters apart from each other. I don't care what anyone says; it's not realistic. Like, you can't do it. You got like 5 or 6 boys traveling in a van to work, and then tell them they got to stay 2 meters apart when they get to site. It's just fucking nonsense. Yeah.
Okay, mate. Good to have a little chat with you. Quite a while.
No problem, buddy.
I see your updates on Twitter and follow what you're doing that way. But
Hopefully he'll be back now. Have a chat to Mo. I know you know Mo. Sort it out. Right.
I'll drop in the conversation with Mo next time I speak to him.
All right.
Okay,
Speak to you later.
time, Dorian, all the best, mate. Cheers.
All right, ta-ra, bud.